Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back in Train Sim World 4 on the latest route for the game, which is the Suffragette line, otherwise until a couple of months ago known as the Goblin line. And today we are driving this Class 710 Aventra from Gospel Oak to Barking Riverside. The distance is 13 miles. I've been highly anticipating finally getting my hands on an Aventra for a train simulator. This route overall, from what I've seen of it, which is not much, it looks pretty well detailed. I also tried out the Aventra in the training center, and I could detect no reuse sounds, and the details is amazing. So yeah, there are along with this, if you have other add-ons, there will be quite a lot of layers. East Coast Mainline Class 66 freight services with the FKA freight wagons, and also with additional freight stock if you have Southeastern High Speed, RHTT services, an LMS Jubilee Rail Tour that requires Peak Forest, a Class 33 Diesel Rail Tour that requires the West Somerset Railway and the Class 33 Loco add-on, and then you can see additional AI services, the LNER Class 801 on the East Coast Mainline, then also the Class 700, the Flying Scotsman, and for whatever reason, the 1938 tube stock. And then there's also Easter egg AI services from a few other routes, namely Great Western Express, Tees Valley Line, London Commuter, Brighton Main Line, Midland Main Line, and more. So the total of playable and AI services comes to 1,439. Now, I was going to get this route anyway, just because it has an Aventra. I've ridden on an Aventra in real life, namely the Class 345 Aventra from the Elizabeth line. And I just wanted to hopefully someone, now that this is out, can make a fully done, Great Western Express modern timetable. But enough of me nattering, and let's check out the route. Alright, so here we are in the cab of the Aventra. Okay, how's my performance? 42 frames. So, right, let's get the safety systems on.
TPWS and AWS operational.
As far as I can tell, there's custom sounds on everything. And also, if you see Elizabeth line services on this, it's because I got a reskin for the 710 that serves it into the 345 off the Creators Club, so if you see that, don't be alarmed. Most definitely a custom horn. There's also, what is it? Where is it? Is this? And also, signal buzzer is a custom sound. Not sure if the depot whistle is a custom sound, who knows? Turn the GSMR on. Oh, it's already on. Okay. So not deregister if we can. Right, and there's also AC pantograph systems which are on currently, and there's also DC systems, which technically means this thing can run on the Bakerloo line, the section. Whoops, wrong one. And most definitely custom sounds on the. Oh, what did I tell you? Elizabeth line service right here, even though they never run near here in real life. That's my fault. Alright. Alright, let's give it like 50%. Those are custom sounds on everything. That is insane. That is most definitely custom sounds. Alright. Next stop, Upper Holloway in 1 mile. Whoa, 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 easy. This thing does have a lot of go, but it is a modern electric commuter unit, so I'm not too surprised. This is my first look at the line. All I've done is mess around with the 710 in the training center, so this is my genuine. Haven't looked at any of like the pre-release stuff for the Dovetail ambassadors. This is my genuine first look at the line. Now, I must admit, oh, whoops. I do have a couple of complaints about this route already. Cab light. Ooh. Okay. Do have a couple of cab light settings, it seems. Alright. Oh, whoops. I meant to accelerate here. From what I can see, the route looks incredibly... Slow down. Slow down. Detailed. Keep hitting the wrong buttons, come on. The sounds are good, the root foliage looks good, the terrain is detailed, but I do have a couple of complaints about this route, namely, whoops. Oh, don't tell me I've done this already. I've done this already. Yeah, come on, slow down. Yeah, I've totally overshot. That was a skill issue on my part. I was not looking where I was going. Okay, right. Yeah, well, that is an overshot if I've ever seen one. Alright, you shut and you shut because you're over the platform. I do have a couple of complaints about the route, as I said. First of all, there are, there's a branch line along this route. I can't remember what it's called, but it doesn't have... It's not modeled, even though it's very short. I can't remember what it is called, though. If you could let me know down in the comments, then I'd be appreciated. Also, if this thing runs as AI on the Bakerloo line, also let me know down in the comments. I don't know. And also, lack of a Class 378. These things run on this line in real life. The Aventras are gradually replacing the 378s. Come on. Oh. I did lock the doors. Oh. The doors seem to close themselves automatically. This isn't good. Well. Alright, finally. Full power. Next stop, Crouch Hill in 0.8 miles. We've also got all safeties turned on. We're being good boys today. Where's my cab light controls? Footrest, sunblind. We've got an electric sunblind. That's pretty cool. Nope, whoops. Alright, where's my... Cannot find my cab light controls. I'm still getting used to driving this thing. Tail lights to auto, headlight, oh, cab light. I'll put you on half. Alright. This route, you'll be glad to hear, is actually less than full route price. Instead of the standard £30 or $40 US, it is £25, $30. So it's actually somewhat cheaper than the normal route price. The Aventra feels like it has really good physics already. And also the modeling looks pretty darn good by Dovetail standards. The wheels look good, everything's correctly proportioned. I have had issues with like the... Oh! And look, there's another skill issue on my part. I was having too much fun admiring the train, dude. Can't even dry a proper electric multiple unit properly. It's ridiculous. Okay. Okay. I need to stop acting as though I'm on Kassel to Würzburg and actually start paying attention. There's also a DRA as well. On the Class 700, you would get a Driver, you have reset the DRA. Please check the signal. Voice. But on this one, doesn't seem as though we have one. A sound like that. Okay, I could live with that. Also, massive panoramic windscreen. Are my doors shutting? Yes. Okay, right. Get ready to go. I think I'm going to keep the view angle a bit under. Alright, let's do 50% launch. Let's get some sounds again. As I have written on the Class 345 version of the Aventra in real life, I can safely say that the motor sounds sounded perfectly correct. Honestly, I haven't got anything to complain about. Also, another thing I'm not complaining about is, look, that's some new trackage in this tunnel if I've ever seen it. I think we also see it like this, only a couple of years back. That So you don't see it in the Train Sim Classic version. There was a whole bunch of new track laid, and also there's Barking Riverside Station was completely moved as well. So where does that track go off to? Wait a minute. Is that the ECML? Looks like it. Oh, and there's a 700. There's a 700. On AC mode. Nice. So we're going under the East Coast Main Line right now. This should be fun. Do we curve? Okay, so there's the East Coast Main Line, so the AI would be going up and down here. Look at how many major lines we cross. Here, 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 and then we curve off and there's Barking Riverside down there. That is a lot of tracks we're just... That is a lot of north to south tracks we're going across. There's another 710. Nice. For some reason my computer is not liking perform. Okay. Custom bridge here. Nice. Looks as though they really went to the effort. Also, this is the first London... I should have said this is the first London Overground route for TSW. Okay. So, this is the first London Overground route for TSW, and only the second Transport for London branded route after the 2020's Bakerloo line. This is incredibly nicely modeled. Wait a minute, that's the most convoluted ramp at a station I've ever seen. That's insane. Wow. This is extremely well modeled. Custom font up there. I am detecting quite a few reused building assets, but you wouldn't really be able to notice if you're in the cab, which is something Dovetail seems to do a lot. Alright. We are heading downhill. Alright, 50%. Next stop, South Tottenham in 1.1 miles. What are those pillars next to... No way! The old platform must have extended much further. That's nice that they modeled that. So far I'm actually quite impressed with how this route is being modeled. But the lack of a Class 378 and the fact that it's linear and only 13 miles long is detracting from the overall nice experience. So far, I'd give this route an 8 out of 10. Like, in my opinion, it's already better than its main counterpart, the Glossop line. Just because it has... A, it's Transport for London, B, the 710 is actually genuinely new to the game versus the 323, which was recycled from Birmingham Cross City. And it's also nice we get another Transport for London route in the game. like, the Bakerloo line has been the solo transport for London route for way too long now. Why are we stuck at 30 miles an hour, dude? This is ridiculous. Like, we could easily be going, what, 50 along this section? This new trackage on the bridge, look at that. That is totally custom. I have never seen that anywhere else. But, yeah, look. You get a few meters away from the track and it begins to look basic. But at least it's not like the flat grass texture we're used to. Oh, we're going underneath yet another line. Is this the... No, this one's just... That is a reused bridge. I've seen that bridge on a lot of other routes. That's to be fair, that's one of the first reused things I've seen today, apart from the housing assets on the other side of the track. And there's at least there's no like transparent trees like the East Coast Main Line had. It still hasn't been fixed. Neat stop. Let's open the doors. Are we curving off to the left here? So these two tracks that we're currently on continue straight onto whatever line this is. I have no idea. Ooh. That's custom platform. Class 17 custom. That's custom. That looks custom. That waiting room looks custom. I've not seen that before. Yeah, there's a lot of new custom stuff with this route. What's that noise? Is that like a air conditioner unit? Could be. Alright. Oh, our doors are closing. Do we have another train? I deliberately chose rush hour so we have a lot of oncoming traffic. Okay, so we have a 20 limit coming out, and then it almost immediately goes up to 45. Okay. Certainly provides an interesting driving experience. For sure. In other TSW news, the Fife Circle line is still coming out on the 27th of March for me. I'll, of course, be making a video on that. I've already pre-ordered it. And also... but that's basically the only TSW news we've had besides this route releasing. Oh, I am overspeeding. This is bad. Oh, wait. And it goes up to... Goodness. Trying to keep to your speed on this route is hard because this thing accelerates insanely quickly. Yeah, look at that. 37, 38, 39, 40. Turn that down a bit just so we don't have it overspeed. Nice custom stuff everywhere. This is nice. I think before this route was electrified, like 2 or 3 years ago, there was actually there were actually little class 170 turbo stars running up and down here. That was before the route was electrified. Custom bridge, another one. Okay, we do have a 20 limit coming up. I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. Black Horse Road, 0.8 miles. I forgot to announce that. Oh, cripes. That's the sign, and we are overspeeding badly. Okay, it's a bit of a learning curve, this route, I must admit. Why we are stuck at 20 is anyone's guess. Is this like an old bridge? Yeah, this bridge looks old. That's Victorian if I've ever seen. That's Victorian brick if I've ever seen it. Maybe trains have to run slow because it's like, maybe it's old or fragile or something. Who knows? Is that? Yes, it is. That's an Elizabeth Line service. I apologize to all offended rail fans, because we've got a nice lake off on our left and right. I don't know what that is. We've got a road off on our left. Coast. Okay, this route is very rapid stops, abrupt speed changes. It's certainly a challenge, but the Aventra handles it all magnificently. It has good brakes, good acceleration, what you'd expect from a modern electric multiple unit. I like all the custom sounds as well, certainly add to the experience. But the lack of a guard mode, like, that detracts from the experience. We need a guard mode in TSW. Alright, come on. Okay. Alright, here we go. Black Horse Road. Have a look around. What's my performance? Hovering around 40. Okay. What is this? Black Horse Road is like stuck in this building. That's interesting. Like, okay. Oh, I gotta lock the doors. We need to go. We're 20 seconds late. Dang it. I'll use full power in getting out of here. Alright, next stop in 0.8 miles. Walthamstow, Queens Road, Platform 2. Okay. And we're no more abrupt speed changes in between the next stops. This feels like another route with that feels like the cross city line, but also a bit of the Glossop line as well, because more custom trackage. Feels like you're not only it's short and linear, yes, but you're also running a very rapid stopping service, and also you're in an electric multiple unit, and also there's quite a lot of other trains coming past as well. But what beats me is why they chose the Suffragette / Goblin line in the first place. Like, why on earth would they choose a route which is basically a mishmash of other routes? And not like, for instance, who knows? I am running a bit late, by the way. Why not a more famous Overground line? I don't know what that would be, but something that's less, like, yeah, it feels like the Glossop line was a bit of an interesting choice as well, in terms of the number, why it was chosen. Like, why would you choose this little branch line that no one knows of? Alright, Walthamstow. Alright, please load up ASAP. We're running about 20 seconds late at the moment. I must say, I like the Aventra in the London Overground colours. Like, the blue, orange, and white just go together in a way that makes it look really good. Like, I noticed on the train in real life, and that's not something the developer did. I also like the details around the coupler. That's nice. Like, alright, we're still running late. Interesting. Power. Next stop, Leighton Midland Road, Platform 2 and 1.1 miles. I'd bet you anything someone in the PC editor is making a custom timetable for GWE right now, which turns it into the modern version. So with the Class 800, GWR Class 800, GWR Class 387, Heathrow Express Class 387. Oh, we're on a bit of a steep grade, 2%, that's unusual. GWR Class 166, and Elizabeth Line Class 345, sorry. Like, because of this route's release, it can basically the Aventra basically completes the package. I wonder if we'll be getting like a remastered / redone GWE at some point in the future, because it would be incredibly easy to do because the rolling stock is already in the game, as it were. You would need the Heathrow Express and GWR licensing though. We're on a little viaduct here. Interesting. Okay. That was my bad. Ah, having too much fun admiring the scenery. Come on, brake. Brake, brake. Okay, it's not as much of it over. Yeah, that's an overrun if I ever saw one. Ah, dang it. Alright, you shut. I'm not proud of my performance today. I'll probably get like a gold medal or something, who knows. So what next stops do we have after... So we're at Leighton Midland Road. Next stop, Leytonstone High Road, Wanstead Park, Woodgrange Park, Barking Riverside. So, not too... So, well, only 4 stops further to go? Okay, we're still running around 20 seconds late. That's annoying. Next stop, Leytonstone High Road at 0.7 miles. You cannot relax on this route. Like, Kassel to Würzburg, for instance, you set the speed set, and it cruises for half an hour, and you stop at a station, while basically not doing anything for the preceding half hour. But on this, you really have to keep your wits about you, because otherwise you're going to overrun your stop. I'm glad... I'm really glad, DTG updated the thing, so if you overran your station by a huge amount, it wouldn't, it would just take it out of your roster, and you would just continue on to the next station. Before GSW4, you would have to restart your whole run. Is it? What is this? Oh, it's a motorway, looks like, or a major A road. Alright. Nice foliage detail on the graffiti detail on the abandoned parts of the platform. Really appreciate that. Oh, hello. Don't tell me that's another Elizabeth Line service. Oh, I'm beginning to actually regret downloading that Creators Club livery. Bit of an overrun, but I'll take that. Oh well. Okay, we're still within the platform bounds. That's good. Wait a minute. Whoa. Is that a London skyline that way? Wait a minute, let me zoom in. That's like Canary Wharf. What are those buildings doing there? That's interesting. Like, that's nowhere near the route. That's why would they put those buildings there? Alright, next stop, Wanstead Park in 1.1 miles. Come on, buddy. I need to give you all the power you can possibly have under your belt, because we are running late. I saw a lot of people in the comments on the release trailer for this route moaning about how, oh, it's another modern image commuter route, we want something that's more historic. Mind you, I like the historic stuff, but I do like modern image commuter routes. They're interesting, and also because this route has an Aventra, I also have a personal connection to this route. Okay, so just after Wanstead Park, speed limit goes down to 40, but until then we should be fine. Right. Also in the cab, it's very quiet. There's a lot of sound deadening in this thing. Let's try opening a window. Let's try opening the windows. Yeah, that's better. I can hear everything now. Also, the large speedo here, that looks really realistic to an Aventra. Alright, 400 yards, let's start putting the brakes on. We haven't seen a 66 yet. There are those services, but probably because we're at rush hour, those services wouldn't run because they just get in the way of the passenger stuff. Okay. Come on, buddy, let's slow down. Alright. Very slight overrun, but I think I'm beginning to get used to this. Doors opening. We are... Ooh. I like how also the... What? Why are the arches just have brick in them? Is that realistic? Let me know in the comments, because I don't know. But I like how this... I like how this... I like how the tracks are two different textures, and I also like how the track is on this viaduct. That feels very cool. Alright. Let's get a bypass shot of this thing going. Okay, so just before we get into Woodgrange Park, we do have a 30 limit coming in. I'm also looking forward to getting to Barking Riverside because apparently they've got working lifts. I don't know about that, but I think we have had working lifts in the Rivet ScotRail Express Edinburgh to Glasgow route. But I don't have that one, so this would actually be a first for me. Oh. Start slowing down. We've got some tracks coming in from whatever this line is. I don't know what. Don't really know the lines around London. It's nice that we have the East Coast Main Line AI. But that's only if you have, of course, the necessary layers. Alright, here we go. Oh, we do go back up to 45 as we come in. Okay, here we go. Woodgrange Park. Oh, dang it. That was a bit of a... Okay. I am not doing myself justice today. Alright, is that what I would say? Is that door out of bounds? Yes. See ya. TSW NPCs doing the usual NPC glitchiness thing. Oh, we're actually running early for once. Amazing! This thing could also be run on third rail, so I hope this thing has been layered in as AI on the Bakerloo line. Who knows, though. Oh, the contact signal actually has a little noise. Depot whistle. I don't know if that's a custom sound, but the signal buzzer definitely has its own custom sound. Nope. Alright. Alright, let's go. We have 45 limit coming out. Next stop, Barking in 1.6 miles. That's the biggest stop gap between stops, not stop gap, that we've had yet. But honestly, we just need some more stuff in other countries. This is like the British route we've had. We're getting a third Scottish route. Nice. I do like to see somewhere places outside Britain. But then we're also going to get more German routes and possibly just one American route, but it's yet again in California. Like, come on, we need routes that are in more interesting places. Like the Berlin subway, U-Bahn, for instance. Like, if we could have Berlin U-Bahn line number 2, U2, the inspiration of the classic U2 song Zoo Station, because at the end of the U2 line is Zoo Station on the Berlin U-Bahn. If we could have like the Berlin U-Bahn, or possibly even, I don't know, I can't think of anything. But there are a lot of other railways in the world which we want to see in game. Oh, what does this line do? What is this line here? I don't know. Okay, we do. Here's another 710. Hello there. And for some reason, it got a lot laggier just as it went past. I don't know why. We've got this line on the right. I don't know what that is. Okay. Here. Looks as though we're coming up to a combined station. Nice. Just wish, yeah, if we could have routes in other places, maybe something like the Welsh Highland Railway or the South Wales Coastline, or South Wales Main Line, or I don't know. I'm trying to think of routes off the top of my head. Yeah, so, something where it's not just England, Germany, or America. Those that trio. And unfortunately, I don't see anything coming out of that trio in the near future apart from Rivet's Fife Circle line and Union Workshop's Tadami line, the latter being more than 6 months away. Oh, we've actually got 4th and 3rd rail electrified tracks over here. That's interesting. Alright, here we go. Ooh, the texturing on the concrete, that actually looks genuinely good. Alright, here we go. So this is Barking. Welcome to Barking. They're all barking mad here. Just my little joke. So what are these platforms for? I don't know. There's no branding, of course, because of licensing. But it'd be interesting. I don't even know. It's evidently a line. It's evidently a London Underground line, as evidenced by the 4th rail, but I don't know. Recycled station announcements from previous routes. Okay, we do have another 30 seconds here. Is there anything? Alright, so we go along this line, and then midway through this yard we turn off and then go, this is the new Barking Riverside station down here. Okay, let's leave a bit early, why not? Let's go. Next stop, Barking Riverside in 2 miles, and then we can go up to a monumental 60 miles an hour. That is insane. In terms of classic dovetail stutters, honestly the route seems better than especially the East Coast Main Line, and certainly Lincoln Rheinstrecke. Ooh, 60 miles an hour, that's insane. Alright, do a fly past shot, why not? Nice Doppler effect on the horn. Alright, HUD back on. Alright, we do have a 50 and then a 40 limit coming up. That's probably a motorway we're going under. I don't know this area's geography that well in real life. We did have AWS go off. Okay, interesting. Slow down. Alright, are we switching tracks? We are, okay. Alright. The nicely detailed little yard here. And here we go. This is the new section to the new Barking Riverside station. So the track from here to the end of the line at Barking Riverside is going to be completely new track laying. Alright. Nice flange squeal sounds. We're going around the corner. Alright, we have a 25 limit coming into Barking Riverside, and for some reason the track monitors say we've got a 90 limit after the buffers. That's weird. Oh, wait a minute. Hello. Hello there. 66, of course. The eternally reused, but actually quite good class 66. Well, we are getting some stuttering as Barking Riverside loads in, but that's the worst I've seen, and it's not like almost game crashing. I have had one stutter on the ECML, where I was recording a video with the Flying Scotsman. I was barreling along, came to this little village, went through a level crossing, and then bang, the game just stopped, and then it, like, the game completely froze on me, and then it never recovered and completely crashed. Alright, we do have a yellow. $25. Okay, so we caught that just in time. Alright, here we go. Coming into Barking Riverside. I must say this station is very well detailed. Look at this. Like, there's a construction site off to our left. There's some workers working on whatever they do. Alright, let's start slowing down. There's another Elizabeth Line train. Alright, here we go. I do want to stop on target if possible. Ooh, this station is nice. It feels modern, clean, and sleek, and I like those kinds of stations. Honestly feels like a modern bullet train station here in Japan. Ooh, look at that. That is a nice shot right there. Let's try getting that shot. Ooh, that is a nice looking shot right there. Ooh, yeah, that's gonna be today's thumbnail, I think. Just have to wait for the passengers to load up. See if behind this panel door here is all your like safeties and all that good stuff. Have a look at the interior. Okay. So classic Aventra side-by seating, handles, and things. Oh. And we're done. So, did we get a platinum medal? We did, despite having 682 points taken off for speeding. Look at that, that's awful. But, let's return to free roam. Let's shut the cab door just to make sure no one... There's also a cab door here as well, if you want to use that. Look at that, that's very well modeled. But, here we go. I think these are the lifts? Oh, there's a fire extinguisher there, okay. Which one? Oh, okay. We've just called a lift. Never done this before. The elevators arrived. Ooh, hello. Alright. Let's go down, please. I think the elevator must be faster than in real life. That is impressive. I like that. A lot of those little details which actually increase the emergency. Here's the like platform area at Barking Riverside. Does feel a bit empty. There's like, oh, classic TFL branding, and then I think this is as far as we could go. Yeah. NPCs doing whatever NPCs in TSW do. But yeah, I think that's where we're going to leave it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, and thanks for watching.